So, you want to make a thumbnail in Paint 3D, but you don't know how. Well, that's fine. First, we're going to create a new project. As you can see, we've created a new one. Now, before we get started, you might want to configure a few things. First off, when you go into the Canvas tab, and there's an option called When Resizing the Canvas, Adjust My Image as well. You want to make sure that's off. Second of all, you should make sure that that is unlocked, since normally they won't determine the size of your thumbnails. You will also need to have your, transparent canvases for thumbnails aren't really recommended, but for anything else you might want to use that. Now, first things first, we're going to insert an image. As you can see, I am in my images folder. Now, I want to make a thumbnail. Let's say I did something really awesome in, let's say, Gary's Mod. Well, we'll put it in there. As you can see, we have our thumbnail here, but it isn't done. First, we're going to filters, because that could help us. Oh, I see they added some new ones. Oh, wow. Alright, first things first. We're going to want to choose a filter. You don't have to use a filter. I just do it because I want them. Let's say we did something demonic. Now, don't worry about the canvas. That won't show in your final project. It's just demonstrating how it affects your image. Now, you can, of course, configure this by dragging the sun. And, of course, I want this to be light, but really demonic. So, I think that works. Now, let's go into the text and add some. You're going to go into text, make sure it's selected as 2D. Choose your font. I want mine as Franklin Gothic. No, that's not good. Let's do Constantania. Now, for a thumbnail this big, it depends on how big your thumbnail is. I would recommend around 16, depending on what you're doing. It really varies. Now, let's make this text orange, because I really like orange. Let's go ahead and type. Alright, so let's call it I Killed Them All. As you can see, I can gradually correct and move around using the arrow keys, as you can see, just moving around. Now, are you not satisfied? Well, you don't have to worry. You can adjust this. But you may be wondering, why isn't the text getting bigger? It's just making this stupid box get bigger. Well, I've always hated that. But you can do something about that. Just hold it all, and then go over to the font, and then change it to whatever you want. I think I'll have mine, still not big enough? Keep changing. Well, let's say you don't want it like this, and you just want it to be normal. Go ahead and drag it out. Now let's say you want it rotated. Well, just rotate this. Now let's say you want to move this text, but you can't. All you can do is select. That's annoying, right? Not to worry. All you have to do is do this. Or just move this. You can freely move the text around. Well, you're going to have to get used to doing this if you want to move text, sadly. And I think I want my text right here. But I want it a little bigger. And, oh, there. Now let's make it underlined or bold. Or, let's say I don't want that. We'll just make it bold. There we go. Now it's caught their attention. No. Not enough for you? Well, you can insert more images. Yeah. Doesn't it look so much better? Now, let's make his face like that. Want to add a little humor to your thumbnail? Well, an arrow. Yeah. So, let's say it's not facing right. Well, let's rotate it. Well, let's flip it. The Y axis. And as you can see, it just moves perfectly. Now, let's have an arrow. Perfect. Now, not done. Just add stickers or whatever you want. Yeah. So you're done. Well, all you have to do is to go to expand menu, press save as 2D. Simply find somewhere to save it. Then thumbnail. And there you are. It's saving. And once it's done saving, you're done. You can use the thumbnail as you wish. Hope this helped.